Welcome back to the morning show, and it is Think Tank Tuesday. And this morning, we have a multi-talented force in the entertainment industry in studio with us. She's a singer, rapper, songwriter, and entrepreneur, and she's also the CEO of Dezry Kay Trading and an ambassador for Yobuningi business-to-business networking. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you for having me.
You're a busy woman, right?
I am a busy woman.
Now, Dezry Kay, you have such a diverse career. You are a rapper, a singer, entrepreneur, but where did the love for music start?
I think I was born with the love for music. My mom has always been a singer. My father has always been involved in the music industry. A lot of family members basically nourished in the music industry. And I've taken so much of inspiration from my family.
And you've also been recognized as one of the best youth entrepreneurs in the country. What inspires you to also go into entrepreneurship? Because these days we can't just do music, we can't just do one thing, but what inspires you to go into entrepreneurship?
You just said it.
That is the reason.
That is the reason, because you can't just do music. It's a very difficult career to tackle into, especially if you don't understand the business intricacies of this industry. So it is important that as a female artist, you look into other avenues where you can make your money and still be in your passion and follow your musical dream.
So you are doing your passion right now, but you're also into entrepreneurship, but that doesn't mean that you have to mentor, but you decide to, right?
Yes.
So you are the ambassador for the Yobuningi business-to-business networking. What does that mean to you, that you can be there for young entrepreneurs?
It is actually a very profound platform in today's days, because lots of young, particularly Black young businesswomen, have no idea. They have the dream and they have manifested what they want to do, but they don't know how to go about it. So networking is a big thing. You get to network and make your connections there, but there is so much to learn when you attend all these seminars. And as a business person, I'm sure there is a lot to accumulate via commitment, because the measure doubles the quantity.
Very true, very true. Now, from business to back to your artistry, right? I feel that people are so much more interesting and so good at their craft when they try different things that people didn't think that they would try. And earlier, Josie and I spoke about ancestry, where we come from. And
Yes.
I know that you learned a certain type of Eastern dance, right?
Yes.
What does that add to your artistry as a rapper and as a singer?
Well, I think we can agree that Indians have been part of this country for about over 600 years, right? I am married to one, and I think it's imperative in my culture that you then convert into your in-laws' culture. And through learning all things Indian, I've come across this art form, and I thought, why not? It is important to be as diverse as possible when you're a creative, and I have taken that in as part of my journey in the creative industry.
What is that dance called?
It's Bharatanatyam dance.
There we go. I'm going to go look at the videos where you practice that dance, but from business to rapping and singing to
Yes.
talking as well. You are one of the hosts of the Roundtable podcast, where you discuss everyday things in life. What does that mean for you in your life, that you can also have that platform to speak as well?
I think it is very important to open yourself up to everything, because knowledge is power. And you can accumulate knowledge in different sectors. And for me, it's like my growth depends on what I know. And if I can get into this chair and maybe get to know more about what people think, where they are in life, and what inspirations are there to consume for other people to also observe and take from what we are spreading on the internet and on the screen as you are doing. So I am very diverse like that. I'm multifaceted.
I can see that as well, but now as you were talking, I'm like, this is also a round table, right? So if you have any advice that you can give to young entrepreneurs that's busy starting in business, they are rapping in their bedroom trying to get that big break, what advice would you give to those people?
Never stop. Open yourself up to the industry. Do not listen to somebody who says it's never going to happen. I myself have been through places where people told me, oh, music is not a career, because music was my very first career. Okay. And as I grew, I realized that music doesn't actually stop me from being anything in this world. I can be a motivational speaker, I can spread the message through my songs, but why not through speaking too? I can be a presenter on the TV or on radio and still deliver the message. Healing is powerful. You can heal anybody with your creative words, whether it's through music, through business, through presenting, or any sort of art form that you would like to follow. So do it.
Is there any healing coming from your music this year? What's coming up in 2025?
Okay, yeah, there's a lot of healing. I'm collaborating with Pepsin, as you might already know. We have this couple goal collaboration going on, and I love it because Pepsin and I as a duo are so much involved in our communities. We want to develop youth, we want to develop our society, and we also want to encourage love, and you have to be in love, and proudly so, in your own home, your own community, and in your relationship. So we are the people who are just out there to contribute in a positive way, and I encourage that.
And Pepsin, of course, he came to the morning show a couple of days ago. Also great music that he's releasing, and you guys are also collaborating. Where can your fans and new people who's consuming you this morning, where can they find you on social media?
We are all over the place. I think you get one Dezry Kay in South Africa.
I also think so, right?
And one Pepsin. So check us on social media as Dezry space Kay. That's how I spell my name, Funky, and Pepsin _za. So you can find us on Instagram, TikTok, social media platforms, all of them.
Thank you so much.
If you don't find us, do complain.
Yes, and there's also only one Dezry Kay, and it's with the Z-Y, Dezry.
Yes.
Yeah, got it. Dezry Kay,
it.
thank you so much for being here this morning. You are inspiration in the musical realm of life, as well as for youth entrepreneurs. So thank you so much for what you do for the youth.
It's a pleasure, and thank you so much for giving me the platform to encourage them to also do as much as they can.
It's only a pleasure. Desiree Kay, right here on The Morning Show. She's inspiring by being an ambassador for businesses as well. An incredible, incredible journey ahead in 2025. This is The Morning Show. We'll be right back.